Imagine cycling on the streets of Toronto. You're in a bike lane just like this one here. You veer off for a bit, and then you're stopped by a cop who calls for backup. And not one, not two, but 5 police cruisers show up telling you it's illegal to ride outside these lines. I'm Nitish Bissonauth at Bloor and Christie, and that exact scenario happened right behind me here. In fact, the cyclist who experienced this decided to record his experience and post the video on YouTube.
Tell me what exactly I am being detained for.
You're on the road, you're supposed to be on the bike lane. So
is that a law that I'm supposed to?
In the video, an officer can be seen pulling the cyclist over for riding outside of the bike lane. When the cyclist argues that he did nothing wrong and becomes aggressive, the officer calls for backup. 4 more squad cars show up.
Hey, here comes the cavalry. Here they come.
The confrontation continues, ending only after the cyclist is handed a ticket for interfering with traffic.
What's the ticket for?
There's options on the back.
Interfere with traffic. You had your dash cam on, right?
I was amazed to see the number of police that were called in to respond to this incident. It seems so disproportionate, even if there was a bylaw infraction, especially when we have people who report to us that when they're involved in collisions, for example, they have a hard time getting enforcement out to take the account of what happened, even if they're injured.
We reached out to a lawyer to find out if the charge is legitimate. It turns out it is, but in this case it wasn't clearly defined, and that the cyclist has the right to know why he's being stopped.
And he has a right to get an explanation. I was a little bothered by, when I saw the end of the video, how the police couldn't give a clear explanation of what he did wrong in terms of an infraction. It should have been very easy for the police officer to say, you veered into traffic, or you crossed through the path of a car, or so on.
As for Toronto Police, they responded in the comment section on YouTube saying the officer acted in good faith. He made an error in the charge. His supervisor has reviewed the situation and the charge will be withdrawn. At Bloor and Christie, I'm Nitish Bissonauth, City News.